welcome back to the Certified Jenkins Engineer 2020 Certification Catalyst Series. Question 6. Why should you not run builds in a Jenkins master node? Okay. Option A. Running builds in Jenkins master is costlier than running it in slave nodes, as master should always use SSD disks while slave nodes could be HDD disks. B. Due to how Jenkins is architectured, you must have at least one executor in the master node, otherwise your application will not run on Jenkins slaves also. C. This is a complete incorrect statement. The master slave node in Jenkins was created. Slave mode in Jenkins was created to ensure that the builds run on master node while slaves simply store the build artifacts. D. Running jobs in Jenkins master can be a security concern, as your jobs will have access to Jenkins home directory, effectively enabling them to delete or modify or create or update Jenkins, which is not a good situation to be in. So C. We know about distributed builds architecture, which is very important from an exam perspective. So in distributed builds architecture, you have a master node and you have a slave node. Now the question is whether I should run my Jenkins jobs on master node also, and actually the answer is no. Okay, so why? So if you go, so security implications of building on master. So see, the builds which run on the master node can read or modify files in Jenkins home directory. This can be used to perform all sorts of activities which impact the entire Jenkins installation, such as installing plugins, reading credentials, creating new jobs, etc. In an environment where there's a distinction between people who administer Jenkins and people who configure jobs or commit changes into the projects being built, you should generally configure the master to have no executors and run builds only on the build agent. Okay. So basically what you should do is that here in your master node you should make this basically 0. So now number of executors in the master node. Okay. Then what you should do is that your build agent, you should configure build agents basically, and in your build agents you should have the number of executors set. So effectively what will happen is that your builds can only run on the agent nodes and not on master nodes, and effectively those builds, even if they try to do anything harmful, they will not be able to even reach Jenkins. So okay, so you should be safe. There are other ways. For example, if you do not have any other computers to run build agents, you can run the build agent as a different operating system user on the same computer to achieve the same isolation effect. There's another way to do it. Alternatively, you can use a plugin such as a job restriction plugin to limit which jobs can be run on certain nodes, such as the master. Okay. So for example, there are sometimes some situations where you want to run something on master node. Okay, for example, a job which reports on your status of all the Jenkins artifacts and stuff like that, or Jenkins house key backing up Jenkins every day. Okay, so you write a job and you want to run it on your Jenkins master, but those are special cases, but mostly you should not run anything on master node. You should run everything on the build node. Now this is very important, okay, and this is more from a security perspective and also from a distributed builds architecture perspective for you to know, and you might get questions on this topic. There's a good chance. Okay, so this was a quick one. Let me know in case of any questions. Okay, but before we go, let's focus on this answers again, just even though you know. So running Jenkins is costlier in master than slave. No, this is incorrect. There is no question about everything has to use SSD disks or this, and also Jenkins doesn't need huge IOPS or low latency as such. Due to Jenkins' architecture, you must have at least one executor in the master node. Completely incorrect statement. You can run your master node with 0 jobs, basically 0 executors, so no jobs in your master node. See, this is a complete incorrect statement. Save simply store the build. I will know. This is also incorrect, meaning your master node is not basically to run jobs. It is more from a coordination perspective, to coordinate jobs and, for example, to store artifacts and do stuff like that. Your build nodes or your slave nodes are more from the perspective of running the job, okay, running the actual build steps. So D is the correct answer. Running a job in a Jenkins master can be a security concern. Your jobs will have access to the Jenkins home directory, effectively enabling them to delete or modify or create or update Jenkins, which is not a good situation to be in. So as you can see, answer is D. So quickly, thank you everybody. Please share your feedbacks in the comment section. Thank you.